Yo, welcome back to the channel everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. It's Oscar and we're back again with another video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Instead of chips, instead of sets or what have you, what we usually talk to kind of about history, today we're actually going to be talking about collector decks. I guess I have a few pair or a few decks of collector cards, I guess we could say, but more so they're older casino decks, I guess we could say. There's one sealed deck that I really like, two older kind of Playboy decks, some vintage Reno decks, along with a few Vegas ones that I'd like to show. So let's get right into it. I'm going to do this the same kind of format that I did with my favorite chips at the moment, where I kind of put a picture on the screen on the left hand side and then kind of talk about the deck and what I like about it on the right hand side. So with that in mind, let's get right into it. So first one we're going to do is the Riviera. It's just a blue deck. This is probably the last Riviera deck that they had in use. The one reason I went ahead and did get this was because it's the Riviera, obviously. There really isn't anything special about it. Rather than it is the Riviera, it's the one of the last decks that they used. Kind of sucky thing that they did is the corners up here and down here on either kind of opposite side. They went ahead and cut the corners, like actually cut them, which kind of sucks. But as far as the design of the card, it's really nice, really clean, just Riviera on the top and the bottom, blue kind of colorway, and yeah, they're normal poker sized. These are standard index cards. Usually like the blackjack decks and everything that they're using nowadays, they're all jumbo size. So finding standard size is pretty cool. I'm not saying that they're not out there. There are quite a few casinos that still use standard index, but jumbo index is definitely preferred. So that is number one. Number two and number three are going to be both Playboy decks. This one, I believe, is, I think they're both actually from Atlantic City, but this one is a green Playboy deck. It has a hole drilled through the center. This box is kind of in rough shape, but I got it for a good deal, so I couldn't say no. Hole cancel there. I don't know, it's a little bit more beat up than the standard deck that you would see, but these are kind of cool. They're just, the artwork's just green on them with the hole cut through the center. These again are standard size, B standard size. I kind of wish I knew the numbers and kind of how to tell what year and what month these cards were made, but I don't know, it's Playboy history. Definitely something cool, definitely unique, something you don't see every day. This one isn't as cool as the next one, so I'll definitely kind of not talk about this one as much, so we'll kind of jump right into the next one. This one is definitely a little bit older, and somewhere there's some ink on my finger somehow. Anyways, there's this one. This one is a little bit cooler, like I mentioned. Definitely a little bit cooler to me. This one is, I'm not sure if it's Atlantic City or where it's from, but this one has all the cool cards. Specifically talking about, let's go ahead with the Ace of Spades is right there. Hopefully the camera can see it and it's focused on it. Then there's one Joker there, and then the other Joker is the same. So pretty cool, pretty unique Jokers. Ace of Spades is definitely unique. And then as far as all the other suits went, they all had different things on them. So here is the Ace of Hearts. Again, something cool and something different. Then we have the Ace of Clubs here. Definitely cool and different, Ace of Clubs. And then we also have the Ace of Diamonds here. So as you can see, all four of the suits, all of their aces had a different artwork on them. The Jokers are both kind of interesting. And then there's also this Playboy Put It All Together card at the end, which kind of gives a little interesting facts and stuff about the cards, and I guess what else you could have gotten from Playboy back in the day. But yeah, that's definitely something you don't see every day as far as the deck goes. It's kind of why I liked all these, or at least when I saw them, kind of immediately a reason why I wanted to get them. Don't see cards like that where they have different aces or different, well, I guess, yeah, different aces on them, especially a Playboy deck. Like I said, I don't know if that's just a generic Playboy deck or it was a Playboy deck used in an actual casino. Definitely unique, definitely something I like. So that was number 3. Number 4 is a sealed mint deck. Yeah, it's sealed. The top is there. It's kind of coming up here, but though I'm hoping it's not gonna fully come off anytime soon. It is sealed. You can see the cellophane still here. The red line. This one I actually got it at Charleston Antique Mall. Oh man, I gotta be careful with this thing. It keeps getting worse. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it was this way when I bought it, but definitely sealed. This is a deck. I've seen quite a few sealed ones in person just because, if I remember correctly, we had some at work. I think I remember seeing what the index of the cards were. They're probably standard size, kind of like the Riviera and everything else has been so far. Kind of seems to be what it used to be like back in the day. I think jumbo index is something they've started to kind of roll into, especially nowadays when you have a lot more older people. I guess people can't see as well nowadays, and obviously you want people upstairs seeing what's on the tables. But sealed mint deck, it's I don't remember what the pricing is. I think probably at least $20, maybe a little bit more. It wasn't something I originally wanted to buy, but I did see it at the Charleston Antique Mall. It was a good price, so I thought, why not pick it up? Probably wouldn't hurt to have it in the collection. Maybe one day I want to pass it on to someone else. They'll probably end up enjoying it more than me. It's definitely cool to have. I don't think I have a single Mint Vegas chip, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I probably don't. I should probably get one, but that is a very cool deck. It is the Del Webb's Mint, so it's later era Mint, but still a piece of Vegas history. So that is that one. Next, at least the last ones we're going to talk about. I'm not sure if you can see, there's a little pile of decks here. These are all my piles, or at least the decks that I have. They're a little bit more generic, but these ones are from Fitzgerald's Reno. These are actually cool. They're bridge sized. I'm not sure if these were actually sold in the gift shop or where they were actually used, because they're actually in decent shape as far as the edges, and they're clean. They're, like I said, bridge size, standard index. So these are more so your poker size, or what you're used to seeing on a poker table, let's say, being used in a tournament in the poker rooms. They're not plastic. They feel kind of like plastic, but they're not. They're definitely a little bit higher quality than standard cards, but they're cool. They're more on the, I guess, the more basic side as far as the design wise goes, and that's, I don't know, it's cool. I'm sure they were probably used in the same era as all the TRKs back in the 60s and 70s, but I'm not 100% sure. Now so Oscar might have made a little mistake and forgot to format the SD card, and I've been recording and taking pictures and stuff for months. So I'm looking back at the footage now. It looks like I got to the Fitzgeralds deck, and I think there was 3 more decks after that. There was a Nevada Club Reno. There were 3 Nevada Club Reno decks. There's a blue one, a green one, and a brown one. Those were the same decks that I, basically the same decks as the Fitzgerald's decks, so you didn't really miss much. They have a cool NC kind of seal logo on both the Jokers, along with the Ace of Spades actually has it too. So hopefully you guys didn't miss too much. Something I should have probably checked, something that hasn't, or it's happened probably once or twice before, but something definitely that I should have checked. But yeah, hopefully it wasn't that bad. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed looking at the decks that are in my collection. But yeah, hopefully you guys, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like. If you have any comments, or maybe you saw a deck, or maybe you have a really cool deck in your collection, put that down in the comments below. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot. And yeah, let's share this with friends and families. And one last thank you. Big thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.